Welcome to today's lecture on measuring voltage. Yes. Okay, welcome to today's lecture on measuring voltage. In this session, we will discuss how to use a voltmeter to measure electrical potential or pressure in a circuit, which is represented in unit of volts. Understanding voltage measurement is essential in diagnostic automotive electrical systems accurately. So let's move on. A voltmeter measures the potential difference in a circuit and is connected in parallel. It has a high internal resistance, typically 10 mega ohms in digital meters, to prevent it from affecting the circuit. For example, when testing a car battery, connecting the voltmeter across the positive and negative terminals gives a direct voltage reading without drawing much current, which preserves battery charge. Most digital voltmeters have a high impedance, making them safe for delicate electronics. For instance, while testing car's engine control module, that is ECM, a high impedance meter avoids disturbing the ECM's operation by not drawing noticeable current, allowing for accurate voltage readings on a sensitive components. Modern digital multimeters often have an auto-ranging feature which automatically selects the appropriate voltage range. For example, if you are measuring a 12-volt car battery, the meter automatically switches to the closest range, say 20 volts or 40 volts. If it's set to 4 volts and detects over range, it will adjust to a higher scale to accommodate the reading. When you are not using an auto-ranging feature of a multimeter, you may need to set the voltage range manually. For example, if you set the meter to a 20 volt range and try to measure 24 volts, the meter might display OL, that is over limit, to indicate the reading exceeds the selected range. Switching to a higher range allows you to measure without an error. Now, how to use this digital multimeter, or what is a particular setup for using a digital multimeter setup? For instance, if you want to measure the voltage of a fuse box, set the meter to DC volts, connect the black leads to ground, and use the red leads to test each fuse slot for voltage. Or when you want to measure the voltage of a battery, you can connect the negative, that is common, to the negative terminal of a battery and red to the positive terminal of a battery. So in this way, you can get the voltage readings when you connect digital multimeter to any device for voltage measurement in a parallel way. Now, the another important we can say is the use of T-pin. These T-pins are a special type of pins that are used for measurement of electrical parameters in these circuits. So with help of this T-pin, it is very useful. It is the measurement process. Now, T-pins are useful for probing connectors without damaging the insulation. For example, if you need to measure the voltage at the injector connector, inserting a T-pin alongside the wire allows you to access the terminal with your meter. This approach helps avoid to damage sealed connectors, ensuring no leaks or damage to the insulation. Now, these are the, we can say, the important concepts that we have considered in the today's lecture. So what we have learned, okay, now we have learned to use a multimeter to check car battery voltage. Okay, to check a car battery voltage, set the multimeter to the DC volts and select an appropriate range such as 20 volts. Place the red lead on the battery positive terminal and black lead on the negative. A reading of around 12.6 indicates a fully charged battery. If it's under 12 volt, the battery likely needs a charging. Another example of using a multimeter is testing the alternator output voltage. With the engine running, place the red probe on the alternator output terminal and black probe on the ground. A reading between 13.8 volts and 14.5 volts indicates alternator is charging correctly. Lower reading suggests that the alternator may need inspection. So, the summary for the today's lecture that we have studied is understanding the voltage measurement using a digital voltmeter that helps us to ensure accurate diagnostics and safe measurement. From checking battery health to diagnosing alternator issues using the voltmeter properly is a vital skill in automotive electrical work. I hope you understood the today's lecture. If any students having any doubt, please feel free to drop me email. Thank you for your attention.